I forgot my fan. Oh my god, that tastes awful. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa, also known as Certified Winner, and as you can tell by the title of this video, today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do this sparkly, starry, pink cut crease kind of look. So if you want to know how to do it, let's get started. So I do my cut creases a little different than most people. I like to start with the darkest shade and then go towards the lightest. The reason I do this is because I have a slight monolid, so when I open my eyes, my crease kind of disappears. So to combat that, I'm actually going to draw the darker line right above my crease and kind of create a new one. So first I'm going to go in using my NYX Ultimate palette in Bright, and I'm going to be using this dark purple shade here to create my fake crease. Using a flat liner brush, I'm going to be creating my false crease using that dark purple that we saw in the palette earlier. So now that I have a rough crease sketched out, I'm actually going to be going in once again with the NYX palette, but I'm going to be using this light lilac shade on a big fluffy brush. So I'm just going in with some back and forth windshield wiper motions just to kind of blend everything out. This is definitely going to be the lightest color, so it's going to be a transition color. Next, I'm going to go in with this magenta shade on a flatter, fluffy brush just to deepen up the crease a little bit. So I'm going to take some on the tip of my brush and I'm going to tap off the extra. And once again, I'm going to go right up against that dark purple line that I had drawn earlier. Just like last time, I'm going to be using some windshield wiper motions to really blend everything out. The last pink shade I'm going to be using is this hot pink in the same palette using a smaller blending brush. It's also pretty fluffy, it's round, but it's not quite as big as the original one that I used for the transition color. I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush, tap off the extra, and put it right on top of that purple crease we had drawn earlier. Now we're going to go back in with that really dark purple shade on a little bit of a flatter brush, but it's still a little fluffy, and we're going to redefine that fake crease that we had drawn in. Now it's time to cut the crease. I'm going to be using the exact same concealer that I used for my brows, and to prime my eyes, it's going to be the Wake Me Up Concealer by Rimmel in True Ivory. So I'm going to go in right up to where I drew the original line using the dark purple liner. So next I'm going to go into the Wet n Wild palette. As you can see, it's clearly been well loved. And I'm going to use this silver shade in the middle right here. I'm actually going to do it on a sponge quickly before my concealer has time to set. So once the bulk of the silver shadow is on, we're actually going to go in with our Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. And we are going to go into this shade right here, Luna. So I'm going to pack that onto my brush. I'm using, again, a flat, fluffy brush, and I'm going to pack that on this and just put it right on top. Now that we have the shimmer on there, we are actually going to go back in with the NYX palette, and we're going to use that dark purple again to re-darken that crease and define it a little more. So now that I've redefined the crease and we have the silver on, the pink is actually looking like it's faded a little bit. So I'm going to go back in with my dome brush and I'm going to use just the hot pink. So I'm going to tap, 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 tap off the excess and go back in with the hot pink. Make those colors pop a little more. Now I got a highlight under the brow. Once again, I'm using the same Anastasia Beverly Hills palette in Aurora. And I'm just going to take a little bit on the tip and I'm going to put it right under my brow bone. So now that the brow bone is all highlighted and the eyeshadow is pretty much done, it's time to really seriously clean up all the glitter that I have under my face right over here before we put on the liner, because the eyeliner just kind of snatches everything together. So I didn't bother cleaning it up too much because I know I'm going to be putting foundation over it anyways, so now I'm going to go in with the liner. Today I'm going to be using the Curvitude eyeliner by Maybelline in the color Black. So it's seriously starting to look a little better now that I have the eyeliner on and the crease is cut, but obviously next comes lashes. So before you put on your fake lashes, you always need to curl your eyelashes to make sure they can stick together properly. So I'm just gonna go in with my eyelash curler. After you curl your lashes, you're gonna need to put on some mascara so the eyelashes that you're going to put on have something to kind of stick to. So I'm gonna be using the Colossal by Maybelline. There you go. Now I'm gonna go in with the false lashes. The ones that I'm gonna be using today are nothing special. They're just a very natural looking lash. God. Get off the tweezer.
So in the unedited video, I actually did my whole face on camera. So that includes like foundation, concealer, like literally everything. But when I tried to edit that video, it ended up being like pushing 40 minutes long. So I decided to just cut out me doing my face and just keeping the eyes in. So it basically jumps from me putting on my eyelashes to me fully having my face done and then starting at the bottom half of my eye and onwards. I'll probably end up doing a skin tutorial another day, but since the video is going to be way too long, I'm just going to cut it down to eyes only.
So now that we have our base pretty much done, we can actually go in and do the eyeshadow on the bottom parts of the eye, because right now this look is looking really top heavy and I want to even that weight out. Now I'm just going in with my flat fluffy brush once again, and I'm actually going to go into this magenta-esque shade, tapping off the extra and just putting it right on the bottom to give a little weight to the bottom of the eye. This one's definitely fluffy, so it blends out really well. Same on the other eye, give it a tap, tap, and just popping it on the bottom. To give it a little more depth, we're actually gonna go in with that dark purple shade once again on a flatter, fluffy brush, and we're just gonna line right under the eyelashes. Dot on right under the eyelashes. But we're not gonna go all the way into the center. I'm actually gonna stop kind of in the middle. And then we're gonna put some mascara on our bottom lashes, because right now our top lashes are just way too long and it looks a little weird and uneven if I have no bottom lashes. I'm just gonna go in. So next, after lips, we're all pretty much done the face. The last touch is just to put 3 stars right under the eye. So I'm gonna be using the Ink Me by Rimmel. It looks just like this. I don't think it's sold anymore actually, because it was a special edition that they did in collaboration with somebody, but I honestly can't remember who the collab was. But I'm sure you can still find it if you really look. It's called the Ink Me Stamp Tattoo in Black Star. So the head looks just like this. Let's see, maybe if I get out of the frame, it'll, no, you still can't really see it. But basically it's a star at the tip and it makes kind of little prints. You just stamp it on and it makes a little star print. So I'm gonna be using that right under my eye today. So I'm just gonna bring this mirror nice and close and just one. And there's the other side. Perfect. So they're a little uneven, like this side is definitely closer together than this side, but I'm not too sure which one I prefer. So next, as always, is some setting spray. So I'm gonna go back in with the Dewy Finish by NYX Professional Makeup. And I'm just gonna give it a nice spritz all over my face. I'm gonna fan off my face, give it a nice fan, nice fan, nice fan. And we're done. Much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel and maybe comment down below telling me what look you would like to see next. I post every single Wednesday, so I'll see you next week. Bye!